Hi, I'm Louise. How to master the motivation to improve ourselves? We have always known what are the right things to do. For example, learning, exercising, dieting, and so on. But why do we tend to unwittingly defaulting into time-wasting and useless activities? For example, browsing the internet, watching videos, playing games, online shopping, overeating, sleeping late, and so on. This is because these types of activities constantly stimulate our brains to release dopamine, which gives a sense of pleasure and a feeling of being rewarded. This causes us to be addicted and can't stop ourselves from doing these activities. Some people feel that these activities are not that bad. There is no severe consequences to these activities. After a long day at work, we deserve some downtime to relax ourselves. However, it is worth noting that if our brains are constantly stimulated, it gets harder and harder for it to be satisfied. More stimulation is needed to achieve the same level of satisfaction. So, whether we are browsing social media sites or gorging ourselves with delicious foods, we keep wanting more and get sucked into it. When we are involved in other activities like learning, exercising, or eating less flavorful food, our brains do not release as much dopamine. Hence, these activities are perceived to be boring and less fun. We are not interested in these activities. We are not motivated to perform these activities. Therefore, more people will tend to play games or keep checking their phones, etc., and will not take the initiative to learn or do things that allow them to grow and improve. So, how to overcome this situation? It's all about returning the brain's hyper-responsiveness to dopamine back to normal levels. That is, for a set period of time, such as a day or a few hours, to suspend these highly stimulating activities to allow the brain to rest. Replace it with other activities, such as exercising, mountain climbing, being close to nature, being alone, thinking about your life, reviewing and planning, writing down your thoughts, and meditating, etc. In terms of diet, it is better to consume whole and natural foods and try to avoid highly processed, strongly flavored snacks and desserts, etc. Advanced planning is crucial. If we plan for some beneficial activities in advance, we will be able to keep them up. Conversely, without planning, we automatically revert to these relaxing, accessible, and highly stimulating activities. Another method is to combine some challenging activities with some fun activities. List down activities such as studying, writing, creating, planning and entrepreneurship, research and financial management, etc., and activities that require a high degree of self-discipline, such as controlling diet, exercising, not staying up late, getting up early, cleaning and handling chores, etc. Then, list down some relaxing and enjoyable activities, such as browsing the internet and social media, shopping online, watching TV shows, playing games, eating your favorite snacks and sweets, etc. However, some obviously harmful activities, such as smoking, drinking, etc., should be avoided completely. After performing beneficial activities, these pleasurable activities can be earned as rewards, giving the best of both worlds. This is the well-known concept of delayed gratification in psychology. Under the bombardment of highly intense pleasurable activities, we will become numb to these stimulations, and even delicious food will become boring. But if you insist on doing something worthwhile, difficult or challenging first, then rewarding ourselves with the fun activities, we will enjoy them more. For example, if a person is doing a fasting course or practice, after a day or a few days without eating, the first bite of food, even the simplest food, will be very delicious. In this way, we can hack our own brain circuits, help ourselves overcome our lazy and playful instincts, and do something good for our body and mind, so that we can improve ourselves, become healthy, and even accumulate wealth and achieve financial freedom. Things that seem boring and difficult no longer appear annoying, and we won't be resistant to them. we won't be trapped in the habit of constantly chasing pleasure and wasting time, and we can gradually invest time to implement our long-term goals so that the effect of compound interest will gradually accumulate and we will be able to grow and improve ourselves. Some people feel that they just want life to be easy, they just don't want to be stressed. Is this mindset wrong? There is a saying, low-level desires can be obtained by indulgence, but high-level desires can only be achieved by restraint. When we immerse ourselves in these pleasurable activities, stress and boredom can be relieved temporarily. But once we return to reality, we are immediately consumed by a strong sense of emptiness, anxiety, and powerlessness. Because the deepest desire in everyone's heart is to surpass oneself and let oneself feel that this life is not for nothing, that one has created some values and imprints in his or her life. One has been able to help others and make the world a better place, that oneself is not just an insignificant existence. He or she is different from others and is a very necessary existence. If you want to avoid the stress from self-discipline, enduring hardship and growth, you have to bear the stress of life slowly getting worse. Your body will gradually become bloated. Your health will gradually decline. You will be slowly eliminated in your workplace, and your money will become less and less. Your sense of self-identity is getting lower and lower. Which kind of life do you want to choose? That's all for today. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. See you next time. Bye!